Hi guys, welcome to Tim's Garage. A quick update on what's happening in my world. Usually I try and get a video out every week. That's sort of been for the past year and a half or 2 years. I've tried as hard as I can to try and make sure each week there's a video that comes out. Maybe Christmas might be the exception, that kind of thing, but we've tried to make sure that there's a steady stream of videos for you guys to watch. Always pride myself, Tim's Garage is a family-friendly channel. The kids can watch it. You can watch it as a family if you're all into cars, and you know that there's not going to be anything that's not appropriate and those kind of things. But obviously this year, you would have noticed the last 6 months especially, if you've been wondering what's going on with the show and the channel, things have just been a little bit slower. Once we started the Lord Fexus build, I'm driving the XF at the moment. Have I just been so busy in the shed working on stuff, the videos that are coming out, or I don't know what you guys are thinking. But yeah, look, the reason that the videos haven't been coming out as quickly is that I am changing my job. I've said, everyone knows I'm not a mechanic, but I do this just for fun and on the side. But I've just changed my job. I'm about to finish up with my work in Sydney. Finish on the best of terms. Absolutely love who and where I work and the people that I'm with and people I get to hang out with on a day-to-day basis. It's been amazing. But there's a new job down in Victoria. So for those who don't know Australia, I'm in Sydney, Australia, moving down, which is in New South Wales. I'm moving down, so we're on the east coast, and moving down to the south kind of Victoria, state called Victoria, in the south of the country, southeast, and going to be moving down there in the next month or so, and just settling the family, sort of relocating everything. So as you can imagine, that's a pretty decent undertaking. Got 3 kids, my wife, moving schools, moving all that stuff. That's pretty big. So the focus on the cars hasn't been as heavy while we've just been going through the work stuff, removalists. Anytime you finish a job, it's really important that you finish well. You don't want to burn a bridge or anything like that. So just making sure that the people part of what I do is done really well has just been such a focus. And it's just been really tiring as well, to be honest. Like, just anytime you love where you work, but there's something else and you got to leave, it's quite emotional and quite tiring. So there's a bit of that going on in the background as well. Having said that, there's a couple of videos coming out which I hope you like. Lord Fexus is getting some work done because obviously it's going to be down in Victoria. The engine build will happen in Victoria. We've got a place lined up with some actual guys that know what they're doing, that are going to help us through that. It's still my job. It's still DIY. It's still done in somebody's garage, in someone's back shed. So that's all good. But the guys that'll be helping me actually know how cars work, so that'll be cool. Got some mechanics and stuff helping me out. But we've got to get the XF down there, so we're going to get it roadworthy. There's a video coming out next week on how we did that. There's a couple other little jobs coming up on the XF to get it ready for that trip, just so you can see the process of getting what's an old car ready to drive 1,000 k's or 600 miles rather than just commuting back and forwards. How do you really don't want to be stuck in the middle of nowhere if something busts. So how do we get that ready for that? What else? Of course what everyone seems to love is the old MPS video. So there's some MPS stuff that'll be happening out of that as well, and we'll get to do put a built engine through quite a trip, see how it goes over 1,000 k's, and a bit of a journey about relocating a shed and what that looks like. And then later this year, the plan is to buy a house, and of course my wife is really keen to have a nice kitchen. I'm really keen to have a nice shed, so that's all part of that process. So anyway, that's the update. That's why the videos haven't been coming out as much as usual. But the good news is that between now and when I start the new job, I've got about 10 weeks of holidays. So so I'll get to dive into the cars a bit while we're doing that. So there'll be some videos around that, which would be cool. So thanks for watching. Thanks to those who have subscribed. We're sitting on almost 250,000 views now, which is just, I don't know, I don't even know what to do with that. That's just cool. Thank you, and yeah, and we'll see you next time in Tim's Garage. Cheers.